Ansar al-Sharia campaign, Houthi rebellion, Yemeni civil war, Houthi missile and drone attacks in Yemen, Saudi Arabian intervention, Saudi Arabian airstrikes on Yemen, Houthi Saudi Arabian conflict. U.S. raids on Al-Qaeda, disease outbreaks impact. The Yemeni crisis began with the 2011-12 revolution against President Ali Abdullah Saleh, who had led Yemen for more than 3 decades. After Saleh left office in early 2012 as part of a mediated agreement between the Yemeni government and opposition groups, the government led by Saleh's former vice president, Abdrabbu Mansur Hadi, struggled to unite the fractious political landscape of the country and fend off threats both from Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula and from Houthi militants that had been waging a protracted insurgency in the north for years. In September 2014, the Houthi insurgency transformed into a full-blown civil war as Houthi fighters swept into the capital of Sana'a and forced Hadi to negotiate a unity government with other political factions. The rebels continued to apply pressure on the weakened government until after his presidential palace and private residence came under attack from the militant group. Hadi resigned along with his ministers in January 2015. The following month, the Houthis declared themselves in control of the government, dissolving parliament and installing an interim revolutionary committee led by Muhammad Ali al-Houthi, a cousin of Houthi leader Abdul Malik al-Houthi. However, Hadi escaped to Aden, where he declared that he remains Yemen's legitimate president, proclaimed the country's temporary capital, and called on loyal government officials and members of the military to rally to him. On the 27th of March 2015, the BBC reported that Hadi had fled rebel forces in the city of Aden, and subsequently arrived in Saudi Arabia's capital Riyadh, as Saudi authorities began airstrikes in Yemen. Since 2017, the separatist Southern Transitional Council has also fought against the government. The wave of protests known as the Arab Spring did not take long to arrive in Yemen after the Tunisian Revolution. Yemen was a poor country with a government widely acknowledged to be corrupt, with a large amount of weapons in private hands. By 2011, the country was already facing challenges from Al-Qaeda-linked militants and separatists in the south and Zaidi Shia rebels in the north. Yemen had only been unified since 1990, and deep divisions persisted between the north and south. Yemen's political instability has been compounded and partly caused by the severe ecological crisis in the country. The average Yemeni has access to only 140 cubic meters of water per year for all uses, while the Middle Eastern average is 1,000 cubic meters per year, and the internationally defined threshold for water stress is 1,700 cubic meters per year. Yemen's groundwater is the main source of water in the country, but the water tables have dropped severely, leaving the country without a viable source of water. For example, in Sana'a, the water table was 30 meters below surface in the 1970s but had dropped to 1,200 meters below surface by 2012. The groundwater has not been regulated by Yemen's governments. Even before the revolution, Yemen's water situation had been described as increasingly dire by experts who worried that Yemen would be the first country to run out of water. Agriculture in Yemen takes up about 90% of water in Yemen, even though it only generates 6% of GDP. However, a large portion of Yemenis are dependent on small-scale subsistence agriculture. Half of agricultural water in Yemen is used to grow khat, a narcotic that most Yemenis chew. This means that in such a water-scarce country as Yemen, where half the population is food insecure, 45% of the water withdrawn from the ever-depleting aquifers is used to grow a crop that feeds nobody. This water insecurity has a direct impact on political stability. Outsiders hear most about the proxy war between factions supported by other countries. But according to the Yemeni newspaper Al-Thawra, 70% to 80% of conflicts in the country's rural regions are water-related. The country's interior ministry has estimated that across the country, water and land-related disputes kill 4,000 people a year, more than terrorism. In Al-Jawf Governorate, a dispute over a well's placement has led to a blood feud that has continued for more than 30 years. In 2007, Yemen's Minister of Water and Natural Resources suggested that Sana'a, the capital city, might have to be evacuated if it runs out of water, although the government was unable to move the capital in an orderly and peaceful way. The war and political crisis have rendered Sana'a and most of Yemen into a battleground that people have been forced to flee. Additional environmental catastrophes have battered Yemen as the war has progressed. In late 2015, two historic cyclones struck the country. The first of these, Cyclone Chapala, struck the island of Socotra before hitting the port of Muqal.